Hello, hello. Welcome to a collective video. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I am making this video a little later than I have been, and I don't know. I think I might make videos a bit earlier. I've been myself personally going through learning how to kind of change my lifestyle to how I want it to. And it's been rough because I have to change in ways where I'm like, I don't really know if I want to change in that way. And then I find out that when I change in that way, it's actually so much more beneficial and helpful for what I want to experience. We have the Fool right out the bat. Oh, you know what? Let me retract that. Cleanse the deck, do what you need to. There's something about patience that came up that does have something to do with today's video. We have the Wheel of, Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Six of Swords. There's something to do with how you're choosing to go about welcoming in what before you left early. What before you left, that wasn't finished, that wasn't completed. There is still something to do with needing to get things under control. I'm hearing that you've been working on getting whatever it is under control. Whoa, oh my gosh. Okay, this is really cool. This is why I love tarot. We have the Ten of Swords flipped out first. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles flipped out right after. And then we have Temperance, which is about balance. So, what before that caused you to stay? Okay, what before that caused you to feel burnt out, to feel like you have no more energy in moving forward with? You are now balancing out from choosing to get control of your situation. And the result of that balance out is the Ten of Pentacles, having whatever it is that you need and also want fulfilled to a point where you can help and support others around you. There is, though, something about, we have the Nine of Swords. So this is the start of burnout, if you will, where you are obsessed with knowing, figuring it out. It's like you're walking in a fog and you wear yourself down to a point where you can't even get up again. You're so tired. Where is this coming from? The Page of Cups. Is that the Seven of Pentacles and the Fool? Trying out. This could be coming from not having enough experience and know-how of how to, like, what I'm getting is that it's like it's so new that you don't have something to grasp onto when it comes to reassuring your emotional state of being. Something to do with your emotions being like kind of, you're so obsessed with your emotions in some sort of way like reassuring your emotions that what was really happening was causing you a lot of anxiety and worry. Like it's like you want to make sure that you're on the right path. Like you really want to make sure that you're on the right path for this, some sort of this kind of emotional fulfillment. But letting go, that keeps coming through my mind. Letting go, let it go. I also keep hearing for the first time ever, we have the Knight of Swords and we have the Five of Swords. Letting go of this idea that you can control the chaos that is outside of you. Like there has been some sort of, I'm getting kind of like defensive mode that you've been in, especially when it comes to trying new things and not really having that 100% reassurance. There has been some sort of need to let go of controlling the chaos that outside of you causes, that it starts outside of you. The only thing that we can control is what is inside of us, what is actually, yeah, within our control. Um, so when I say this, like when I say that, I mean, when you have a chance, an opportunity to react, how do you react? Do you react in an emotional way, in a logical way, in a wise mind way? Um, One thing when it comes to emotions and reacting from them is you can be very impulsive and very, very, very quick. Like sometimes too quick. Sometimes it's like when you're more experienced, you know, kind of the game of patience, when to actually move and when to just chill out. That I see that's kind of like what you've been really wanting to experience is some sort of patience. This feeling that allows you in times when you feel like rushing, allows you to chill out. That could also totally be speaking with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords, because that could totally mean that you've been like energized to a point where you burn out because you use so much energy in these very quick times, in these very, very quick instances. Page of Swords and the Ten of Cups. There's been some sort of hesitation when it comes to um, wanting to make sure that you are doing everything that you can to for emotional fulfillment for yourself. I'm getting that one thing that would be really cool to look at for yourself is looking at how you can just in this moment feel that emotional fulfillment, feel that satisfaction, that gratitude, the appreciation, feeling these emotions that maybe we don't always feel, but when we feel, they're so like they move us so much that we remember them in like our body. But there's something about giving pause to action and allowing yourself to just sit and breathe, like tuning into your breath, letting go of your thoughts. And when like your thoughts come, just picturing them as though they're leaving some sort of kind of like they're leaving you. I hear I hear it as like butterflies kind of leaving your body. I also think of it as like you're a subway station and the trains are leaving and the trains are just thoughts. And so when you're able to allow yourself to be in the moment and let go of those thoughts, really they're kind of pesky thoughts. And it's not something that will kind of help you figure out how to get to this emotional fulfillment. The way to get to this is by sitting still, letting those thoughts go on by, and calming yourself to a place where you just kind of like can feel your body, if you will, and not think. Because when you're thinking, your focus of your like body and the state of your body isn't going to be as focused as much as when you aren't thinking and you like allow your thoughts to go by and you can focus on your body. The Nine of Cups. You can focus on what, what support do you need to give yourself? What support do you need to give to you? Um, Also, there's some sort of link with your inner child and your emotions that could be beneficial to look at too. Something to do with you being on the same level as your inner child will actually help you gain more control over your emotions. We have death. I love when the death card pops up because it's a remarkable card. But when the card pops up, you are at a new level. You have fully graduated from where you were before, and now you're at like it's evolved. Your state, your environment, something has evolved. And then the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Pentacles. There's something to do with you continuing to work at something, like you continuing to work. It has evolved to a new state for you, a place where you've never been at before, but kind of where you need to learn how to control what is happening inside of you. And I'm hearing that awareness is a really great first step. I'm hearing shadow work. I'm hearing digging deep within kind of the tombs. Something to do with finding like buried treasure. There's something to do with how being able to understand your emotions, being able to ground yourself in the present moment, and how your inner child, they're all kind of connected in this this kind of like new responsibility that you have for yourself because you have went through the whole death scene. You have evolved into gaining new responsibilities and gaining new um, things that you need to do in order for you and your lifestyle and what you want to have happen still have happen, uh, because you are dedicating yourself to these responsibilities. I do wonder though what these responsibilities are. I'm curious. Because I do get that they are about controlling your emotions in a way of being like mature. We have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Hanged Man, We have the Queen of Wands. This is totally about what I'm getting is this is about you being a lot more compassionate for yourself when situations are uncomfortable, where it's kind of like, how would I put this? They're very loud, these different situations. What I'm getting though is that these are opportunities for you to really show yourself how far you have come and that you are on the right track with where it is that you want to continue on with too. Because really, discernment is what's coming to mind. Look up the definition and see if that fits with what you're kind of feeling. But I'm really feeling that there's some discernment when it comes to reacting no longer in an emotional way, but in a wise mind way, where you have learned the wisdom and you have matured in understanding of what is also out there. Because I'm getting that before you were reacting in an emotional way, but you were only seeing your own perspective. Now, when you react, you see a little bit of not just your perspective, but other people's. So, I'm getting that this is something that has been huge. I get it with the death card. Um, the death card is like I like to think of it as an ego death where you just go through these really kind of like reality bending kind of moments. Yeah. And you're just like, how do I get to where I want to get to? And I see that you've gone so far as to get to the understanding where you need to be with you. And I'm getting that when it comes to this need to control, it's not really like um, barriers, like it's keeping you in. This control is more so boundaries so that it's not over excessive in one front, but it's balanced in all together. Because that I see is something that is sustainable for you in terms of not being so, oh, I can see this with the Queen of Cups, not being so emotionally burnt out. I'm getting that this is like you're understanding how you can control what you can control and kind of like, in a way, avoid burnout or prevent it from happening. This is going to be such a great experience for you. I'm really excited. Um, yeah, you're going to definitely experience life in such a different way that, man, it's going to probably be like, you could probably write a whole book over this experience. But anyway, so that is the message that I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I have other videos up if you would like to check them out, collective videos, and I have some affirmation videos as well. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.